Tonight, the pressure to do something on gun reform came to Washington today in moving testimony and star power. Oscar award-winning actor and Uvalde native Matthew McConaughey gave one of the most emotionally powerful speeches about gun laws that we've ever seen at the White House. This after visiting Robb Elementary School in his hometown, where 19 kids and 2 teachers were killed. McConaughey talked about growing up in Uvalde, where he learned responsible gun ownership. And he said now is the window of opportunity where real change can happen. And the reminder of the gun violence epidemic in this country is on display not far from the White House. More than 45,000 flowers on the National Mall to represent the number of Americans who died from gun violence each year. And the threat of more violence is real. Just today, the Department of Homeland Security releasing a threat bulletin warning of copycat attacks this summer. So you can tell we've got a lot of news to get to tonight, and CBS's Nancy Cordes will start us off from the White House. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening, Norah. You know, the White House briefing room is typically a pretty raucous place, but today, for about 20 minutes, you could have heard a pin drop as Matthew McConaughey spoke about a cause that has suddenly become personal and begged Washington to act.
We have a life preservation problem on our hands.
Uvalde's most famous former resident took the podium this afternoon to convey the anguish his hometown had shared with him.
We start by making the loss of these lives matter.
His wife, Camilla, carried with her the shoes that belonged to one of the 10-year-old victims, Maite Rodriguez, who had emblazoned them with a hand-drawn heart to symbolize her love of nature.
These are the same green Converse on her feet that turned out to be the only clear evidence that could identify her after the shooting. How about that?
The parents of another victim, 10-year-old Alethea Ramirez, gave him some of her artwork.
Now, this particular drawing is a self-portrait, all right, of Alethea drawing with her friend in heaven looking down on her, drawing the very same picture.
McConaughey grew up in Uvalde and learned to shoot in Uvalde. He has considered running for office in Texas and describes himself not as Republican or Democrat, but as aggressively centrist.
Find a middle ground, the place where most of us Americans live anyway.
He came to Washington this week to push for measures that polls show most Americans support, like expanding background checks and raising the minimum purchasing age for semi-automatic weapons from 18 to 21.
Responsible gun owners are fed up with the Second Amendment being abused and hijacked by some deranged individuals. These regulations are not a step back. They're a step forward for a civil society and the Second Amendment.
But that argument has not swayed most Republican leaders. In fact, just today, they announced their opposition to a red flag bill in the House that would allow guns to be taken away from people who pose a risk to themselves or to others. Those Republicans, Norah, say that such a bill would trample on Americans' Second Amendment rights.
Pretty stunning, Nancy Cordes. Thank you.